Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about E&O insurance. If you're still shopping around for your E&O insurance for your loan signing business and you haven't quite made your mind up yet on which company you want to go with, well, I do have a company that I've always used for my businesses. They've never let me down. I feel that they are pretty low in rate. At least I know for a fact they don't have me deep diving in my pocket to pay for insurance coverage. So I'm going to share that with you now. Let's get to it. So where you're going to need to go to is nextinsurance.com. That's NEXT insurance.com. And if you click at the top, if you hover over the word coverage, you'll see here where it says business insurance, general liability, all the way down to errors and omissions, E&O insurance. This is the one that you'll want. So if you click on that, it's going to take you to the page of errors and omissions insurance. You either log in if you already have an account. If you don't have an account, then you'll want to just click to get an instant quote. So we're going to click to get the instant quote. And from that, it's going to ask you just a few questions. Really simple. What state you're in. Of course, I'm California. As far as the industries, you can just click others and then click next. And then it wants to know what type of work do you do. So I'm just going to put in, excuse me for moving over the screen. I got to pull it, put some of my stuff. Okay, notary. So then from that point, it's going to ask you from your email. So now if you put your email in, then it's going to instantly send you a link for you to click to come back in as far as with your quote. So I'm going to show you right now what happens after that, okay? So now after you receive the email, you're just pretty much going to come back in and they're going to ask you a couple of questions about your work. You know, just pretty much a lot of yes or no questions. Then after all of your yes or no questions, of course, and it's just going to want to know firsthand, when do you want your policy to start? And then next, what you're going to do is you're going to pretty much come in and choose your coverage. You're going to choose your options. You have different options. Of course, now you know the E&O insurance, it only is actually under the actual deluxe policy, which is over here for $12.17 a month. Let me tell you something. I didn't even feel like I could even beat that. I don't know. It may be some policies out there that actually are cheaper than that or around the same price. I don't know. But the good thing about Next is Next allows you to either pay monthly or you can pay yearly for your coverage. So the deluxe coverage right here, that is where your E&O insurance is going to be for your negligence lawsuit coverage of $100,000. If you like the shirt I'm wearing, check out more sizes and colors, and it comes in unisex at dmichelle.com. There's a size to fit all. So now let me correct myself really quick. For those of you who probably live in different states, I don't know exactly how that works. I know in California, you have to have at least $100,000 worth of coverage. Now, some states may allow you to have lesser amounts because I know they have the negligence lawsuit coverage. They have a $10,000, they have a $25,000, and then it jumps up to $100,000 now. This is what's the minimum required for California is the $100,000 coverage. So now the monthly that I just showed you was $12.17 a month, or you could pay for the full amount for the year of only $146. You can choose whether you want to pay monthly or whether you want to pay yearly. But I'm showing you how much you would be having to come out of your pocket if you were actually to pay monthly. As you can see here under the drop down from deluxe coverage, it says also known as errors and omissions insurance or E&O. It can help you cover legal or other expenses of professional mistakes such as copyright infringement, missed deadlines, or accusations of negligence, whether or not you're at fault. Now, if you are looking for the policy, what is it? The $500,000 policy? Now that I can't help you with. I'm just showing you the one that I got. Start off with was the $100,000 policy, which is the minimum required to actually cover yourself for E&O insurance for loan signing. And of course, if you would like to be able to customize it, change something up, something you missed, whatever you wanted that you didn't add, you can actually do that after you have actually purchased your insurance coverage. As it says here, you'll be able to access and customize your your certificates of insurance right after your purchase. And from that point is when you are actually purchased. You get to choose whether you want to pay monthly, $12.17 a month, or whether you want to pay $146 a year. You're going to use your name, of course. You're going to put your credit card number and all that good stuff in here. And as you can see right here, it says first month, 1217. It makes you pay last month, 1217. So the first amount that you would pay would be the $24.30 if you wanted to start a coverage of $100,000. And that's it. You pay $24 and you won't have to pay again till next month. And next month your payment will only be $12.17, unless you want to just go ahead and knock it out for the full year of $146. And then after that, once again, you'll have to verify yourself through your email. They're going to send you a verification code, and you're going to come back over here out of your email and put your verification code in. You will, of course, gain instant access to your certificates. You can download their app if you need faster access from your phone, to verify that you have to verify that you actually have insurance, in case someone is asking you, do you have insurance, and they want to see verification of it. You'll be able to actually easily pull it down off your phone if you pull down their app. And then once you finished all of your verifications, you're going to get this screen right here that says congrats, your account is set up, and you can now share your proof, add a certificate holder, which means you can add someone else to it. You can review and even update your coverage from that point. It'll give you an actual copy of your certificate. I just blacked mine out because I have more than one policy with them. But this is your certificate of insurance. You can actually view your certificate of insurance by downloading it. It'll be a PDF form. And I'm going to show you exactly what they look like too. Now, when you pull your PDF form down, you can actually print it out. You can keep copies for yourself, put it in your bag in case you just want to have it. I got copies of all my insurance and stuff inside my bags. I just keep them there because, just in case, sometimes people, so just in case, put it in your bag, but you can make a copy. I put a, coverage on mine because, a lot of stuff is private here. But as you can see at the bottom, I hope you can see it. It says professional liability, error and omissions claims made. And it says right here for $100,000. So you can either pull it down off the app, or you can even make copies and put them in your bag. And that's pretty much it. And you pay $12.17 a month, or you can choose to pay the full amount for $146. I just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys, just in case some of you wanted to actually take a look and wonder if there's another way you can get the insurance. There are so many people who start on these journeys and then decide that it may not be for them. Sometimes it happens quicker for some people than it do for others. You may start or get somewhere and get freaked out. You just never know. And then imagine the money you would have lost if you paid it all up front. So sometimes it's best to kind of like lounge that money out if you really just think about it. So if you do 2 months and you realize it's not for you, you want to switch your game up, move on to something else, hey, you will only have lost $24, not $146, and certainly not $200, $300, and $400 from other companies. So I just thought I'd throw it out there, help you guys out a little bit. Maybe it'll give you a different option of whatever type of insurance coverage that you may choose to get. And that is it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit your notification bell, because I'm bringing you something else later. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching.